Earthlings, aliens, other miscellaneous life forms, my Moonbeam Team, and my channel meowbers. Welcome to Planet Moonstar. I'm a mixed Moonstar. Now today, folks, we're in Heartopia because we're going to talk about the Fashionwave tokens. Now, you can use these Fashionwave tokens in the Fashionwave store. And you can get all sorts of things here, okay? You can get puzzle pieces, you can get cars, vehicles, bikes, you can get really, really cool emotes. Honestly, I am loving them. Look at the dance. Very nice. Self-motivation. Love it. Travel montage. Huh? Cute. What about this one? Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, but there's so many things you can get in the shop using these wonderful, lovely fashion tokens. Now, you can get fashion tokens in quite a few different ways. So, you can go ahead and get fashion tokens through leveling up the Winter Frost season level thing. Leveling it up, getting the rewards from the different levels that you can get them from. Other ways you can get it are through doing challenges, and you'll find them in the Fashion Activities tab. And there's a bunch of things you can do for tokens, and yeah, make sure you go ahead, you do them, because that'll give you quite a few tokens. Now, a really, really cool thing you can do is if you go to Azure and you press the Fashionwave button, and then you go to sell items, okay? There is a whole thing here that, let me just move my VTuber, bear with. There is a little exchange you can do with her to get more Fashionwave tokens. Now, I haven't got a lot unlocked on this save. This is my Asia save. And yeah, basically what you want to do, folks, is you want to focus on some of the new recipes that have been added. So for instance, steak with mashed white radish. So you unlock the recipe for the steak and white radish recipe. You unlock it with Massimo. He'll have a quest for you, which is called the Aurora Banquet. So you're going to go through this, and he's going to give you the recipe. So we're going to skip through the dialogue a little bit. Once you've done the first part of the quest, you're going to go back to him after making the pancakes and the coffee, and he's going to give you the recipe. Here we go. This is the recipe we want. And of course, you can't make these at the normal oven. You do have to be festive and use the penguin oven. Focus on those. Creamy white radish soup. Focus on those. I would maybe stay away from the pancakes and stuff in particular, because of the fact you do have to go around and you do have to go pick them up all the time. So I would maybe avoid those. Maybe. Depends on your playstyle, really. If you've got like 1,000 of them, I'm like, what? You got 1,000 of them? Then maybe do like 100 of them, you know? But honestly, sticking with the mash, the steak and mashed white radish, and the white radish soup is a really, really good way of doing it. I believe unlimited procurement means you can give this to Azure a unlimited amount of times, and she'll just keep buying it off you. And you can also give her these as well, but they do have a limit. She'll only take 100 each of these particular things off you. Now, there is a thing you can do if you've got friends. But I haven't got any friends on this save, so I haven't had a chance to test it out yet. Honestly, I would just stick to the white radish stuff, because you can grow white radish in like 15 minutes. And for the steak as well, you can just buy meat off Massimo, and it's super, super easy to do. You can get a bunch of the penguin ovens going, and you can do them all, have them all going all at once, you know. As you give Azure things, the weekly quota will change. So for instance, if I was to give her a sardine, this would actually go down a little bit. And that means I can only give her a certain amount of things before this goes down to 0. But with the unlimited, you don't have to worry about the quota. You can just give her as much as you want and she will take it and exchange it for fashion tokens. Now, another thing you can do to get more fashion tokens, which I highly recommend, is to go ahead and have a look at the GAMG full membership. There's a particular perk here that says resident requests and selling items grant 1.1x gold. And this actually counts for the Fashionwave tokens. So getting this for those tokens so you can buy all those cool emotes and make as many steak and white radish things as you can make, you'll get even more for your cooking, which is great, you know? Especially if you're like me and you want to buy absolutely everything in the shop. You need all the fashion tokens you can get. So there we go. Do you folks have any like sort of tips for me here? Any things that you do differently to me? Let me know down in the comments below. And yeah, remember you folks have value and you matter. I've been MX Moonstar. You folks have been amazing and yeah, ta-ta.